Hey everybody, welcome to this achievement guide for Modern Warfare 2 Remastered on the Xbox One. Today we're going for 3 achievements in the mission Cliffhanger. We are going for the achievements No Rest for the Wary, Ghost, and Drive-By, which can all be completed fairly simply. So let's get started first with No Rest for the Wary. When you get to this point in the mission where you start to get a low field of vision and the blizzard starts to pick up, you will put on ski goggles. And when you put on those goggles, you will be right at the point where we will be taking out the enemy for No Rest for the Wary. For this achievement, you need to take out an enemy by knifing them without them seeing you, and here is a perfect opportunity to do so. So if you go past this tractor here, you come up behind the enemy and you knife them, you'll get this achievement really simply. Now from that achievement, No Rest for the Wary, we are going to be reloading our checkpoint and continuing the mission as normal, making sure we do not alert anybody and we do not get any kills. So the most difficult part, the part that you can't really run through, is right here at the beginning tent. You want to let Soap take care of any enemies that he calls out, and you want all the enemies to pass by so that way you can continue forward. Once Soap takes care of this enemy right beside the Jeep here, you are essentially good to continue forward. You can play it safe and keep checking your heartbeat as you go. You can cross this road really quickly before the car even comes by, and you can continue on to the airfield before any other enemies even get close to it. So you can play this really quickly, or you can try to play it safe and watch your heartbeat and watch any enemies. So you can see on my run here, I'm playing it safe, but once you get to this point here where you come around the snowbank and you're headed right beside that hangar, most likely to the right as it's safest for you, you are golden. As long as you're quick enough, there will be no enemies on the airstrip, and you just run straight to the C4 for you to unlock the achievement, as long as you didn't get any kills or didn't get spotted by anyone. If you do end up getting spotted by someone, you can reload the checkpoint and you should be good to continue on. If you don't end up getting it, you're not too far in the mission for you to restart, so there's no worries. Later on in the mission, this is the end sequence where you are fighting enemies off, waiting for the snowmobiles to arrive. Once they do arrive, you will be getting on the snowmobiles, and that is when we will begin working towards the achievement Drive-By. Once Soap tells you to get on the snowmobile, we are going to begin working on this achievement. So if you press left trigger or the aim down button for PlayStation or PC or whatever, you will begin firing a secondary weapon that you have with you. As long as you make sure that you aim at all these enemies that are around you, any enemy that's tailing Soap, and you are maintaining a pace that isn't too fast that you escape the enemies, but isn't too slow that you get killed by the chopper, you should get this achievement fairly quickly as long as you keep your kills going. So you can see here, I sort of lost Soap, but I made my way back to him and found some more enemies that were tailing him, took them out, kept on going. You just want to make sure you have a constant fire rate whenever you see enemies on the screen. Hold down that left trigger, hold down your firing button, just keep shooting as long as you see enemies on the screen. At certain points, you will not see any enemies on your screen. You might want to slow down a little bit, let some catch up, because there are breakpoints in this trail that won't allow them to follow you anymore. Just about after this glacier, they won't be able to follow you anymore. So if you slow down right before this glacier coming up, then you can take out anybody who's tailing you, and that should be enough to get you 20 kills for this achievement. If you don't end up getting this achievement, you may need to start the mission over if you have a bad checkpoint and you didn't get enough kills before the checkpoint. However, as long as you listen to the tips I give you, you should get this achievement no problem. So I'd like to thank you very much for watching and stick around for more guides from me.